What you're seeing is not computer-simulated special effects, nor a magician's trick that deceives the eye. You are seeing the human body trained to perfection. You are seeing total control and limitless power. Kalaripayattu, considered the fountainhead of all martial art forms, is a unique system of self-defense that aims at perfect power of the body and perfect peace of the mind. An intricate blend of physical prowess, mental discipline, and an indigenous medical science, Kalaripayattu originated at a time when physical strength and courage were of primary importance to survival. However, unlike most other martial art forms, here fighters use absolutely no armor to guard the chest, forearms, and head, even in fights with the most lethal of weapons. Kalari fighters, with their extraordinary powers, played a major role in many an astounding victory. It was with great difficulty that Lord Wellesley, instrumental in the defeat of Napoleon at Waterloo, defeated the exiled Parishi Raja who was living in the forests of Wayanad. The Raja's faithful band of followers held the machine gun-wielding army of Wellesley at bay with their bows and arrows for an incredibly long time. The optimum level of training makes the body movements as quick as those of the eyelids. The term used by the old gurus was Mei Kannakkaga. Mei means the body and Kanna means the eye, and the term suggests that the body should be made the eye. This indicates the capability to sense an attack from any direction, including from behind, and the honing of all reflexes to lightning speed. The word Kalari in Malayalam means practice ring or a training center, and Payattu means duel. Hence, Kalaripayattu means martial skills learned in a ring or training center. Kalaris were primarily of two types: Cheru Kalari for training and Anga Kalari, constructed temporarily for the purpose of fighting duels to decide on any quarrel between local rulers. Mastery of the art comes from systematic and rigorous training, which usually starts at the age of 7. Over the years, fighters learn to maximize alertness and agility, even while cultivating mental skills like concentration, confidence, and courage. All this is achieved by the strong sense of discipline that prevails in all aspects of Kalari training. The initial training in Kalaripayattu focuses on achieving the skill to adopt certain stances that are broadly classified into two: Chuvada and Vadiva. Chuvada is the position of the feet, while Vadiva is the posture of the body, keeping the Chuvada as its basis. The combinations of Chuvada and Vadiva forms the steps followed prior to an offensive or defensive maneuver. In the second stance, Vadiva, importance is given to the postures of the body. These are body positions from which the fighter can spring to attack. The ancient masters codified 8 types of Vadiva after watching the attack positions of various animals. They are Gaja, elephant; Simha, lion; Ashwa, horse; Varaha, pig; Sarpa, serpent; Marjara, cat; Kukuda, rooster; and Matsya, fish. The next step after mastering the Chuvada and the Vadiva is the Meipayattu, the use of the body in fighting. It is a series of exercises for the legs, hips, hands and the torso designed to give the body peak fitness and flexibility. 12 leg exercises, 7 styles of jumps and leaps, and 9 exercises for the flexibility form part of Kalaripayattu. In short, Kalaripayattu aims at perfecting neuromuscular coordination. Traditionally, the Kalari fighter is given massages by the Guru in keeping with various levels of his training and practice. This unique feature is to help in improving flexibility, suppleness and alertness to enable the trainee to master the intricate techniques of Kalaripayattu practice. Inherent in the training for combat is also a system for healing, Kalari Chikitsa. If one inflicts an injury, then one also has the capacity to heal. Kalari medication is also popular among the general public. Once the trainee has acquired enough skill in the initial 3 stages, the training with weapons begins. The Dhanurveda, a subdivision of Yajurveda, one of the 4 ancient holy texts of India, is considered to be the origin of the learning about the use of weapons. Kettagari, a long staff, is the first weapon to be resorted to in Kalaripayattu. Before starting practice each time, the stick is smeared with a little gingerly oil to ensure the smoothness of the movements of the palms along it. Cheruvadi, a short stick, is a much shorter weapon and demands more precision in defending attacks. Ottakol, usually called otta, is a unique weapon made of wood with a particular type of curve. It is said that otta is the most important among the weapons practiced in the Kalari. However, this is used only for practice in the Kalari and not for fighting. The Gada, mace, is made of very hardy wood that does not break even when hit upon with very heavy blows. The Katara, dagger, which is the first metallic weapon to be practiced in the Kalari. This short, sharp and easy to carry weapon was worn on one side of the hip, inserting it in the robe so that its hilt alone was visible. It would come in handy in an unexpected encounter with an enemy at close quarters, and also when other weapons are either lost or broken. The sword occupies a very important place among the weapons. It is a royal weapon. It was considered second in status to the bow and arrows. Spears of cane, bamboo or wood with a sharp double-edged metal tip were used for fighting on horseback as well as on foot. Another spectacular weapon is the urumi, a kind of long, double-edged coiled sword. Using the urumi needs great skill and care since the quivering blade may recoil and hurt the user. The untiring efforts of a few committed people saved the art of Kalaripayattu from an untimely death. Even today, it is such dedication and pride that keeps it intact. For, to the young ones picking up from where the elders left off, And to the elders who lovingly bequeath the legacy, Kalaripayattu is not just an art. It is a way of life. Maybe even a raison d'être, a way that reveals truth in all its beauty and beauty in all its truth.